Hey everyone, now the HTC U12 Plus has been announced. This is the replacement of both the HTC U11, which I've got, and the HTC U11 Plus. This is, the only version that's been released. It looks like a very, very nice phone, very premium phone, and the first thing you'll probably notice is the dual cameras. There's dual 8 megapixel cameras on the front there. In fact, if I jump over to the specs here, you can see what these are. Camera wise, so on the back you've got 16 megapixels and 12 megapixels, so f1.75, f2.6, and dual 8 megapixels on the front there. So I'll show you the features page first and just show you what this phone is all about. From a design point of view, you probably can't see it in that picture, but yeah, you can see it there. They've removed the fingerprint sensor from the bottom. Now I've got the U11 and you can see they've got a fingerprint sensor at the very bottom there. So they've removed that and they've put the fingerprint sensor to the back, kind of, the way that the Google Nexus 6P started a few years ago. So if I scroll back up, you can see it there. There's the fingerprint sensor there. Looks like it's a very good position. Build quality looks fantastic. And I really like this kind of see-through design they've got here. I think it's really nice. So 6 inches for the screen, pressure sensitive buttons, 4 cameras, Edge Sense 2, and they talk about Edge Sense 2 here, new gestures, Edge Launcher, voice assistance. Last year they got a lot of criticism for Edge Sense, which is bizarre. I always found that bizarre that people criticised Edge Sense, because if you didn't like Edge Sense, you didn't have to use it. That was the thing. I have Edge Sense disabled on this nearly all the time. But if I'm out for the day, I can enable it and then I can take photos and things like that. Plus, you can also, it's not like it has to be photos. You can use it for voice assistants. Previously, they supported Amazon's Alexa, but now they support Google Assistant as well. So they've improved this as well. And yeah, still bizarre that they criticised it last year because it could be disabled and you could change it and all that. It's very different from, for example, like the Samsung Bixby button, that when you disable it, it's just a useless button. This could be used for anything. So yeah, I'm sure it's much better now. You can see hold it, tap it, squeeze it. It's actually a really nice feature, honestly. See, when you start using it for a day and you start using it for different things, it's quite useful. Free your hands, there it is, Google Assistant, Amazon Alexa. More about the squeeziness. Right, so it's talking about the highest rated dual camera setup in the industry. Now, they've obviously put in this dual camera setup because if you look at the scores, the Huawei P20 Pro has a higher score there, which is why they've, last year they boasted that they had the highest rating. This time they're putting the little dual camera there, just so that they can still claim to be the highest rated one. Marketing. But the actual review, the photos do look excellent. I must admit, it looks like a fantastic phone. Now for me, obviously one of the big things for me is video. And from a video point of view, it looks pretty good actually. They're talking about the stabilization being really good, which is one of the main problems with phones. If I had to look at the Huawei P20 Pro, I suspect... what's their score? Right, for video they actually gave that 98, stabilization 94. Wow, I'm surprised at that. I didn't find that. So yeah, they gave it a good review, but I haven't tested it yet. I've looked at a few kind of photos and video samples, but not much. So I need to kind of check that out. But I got a decent score. I did get a decent score. So there's the cameras there. 12 and 16, 8 and 8 at the front, optical zoom, laser and full sensor PDF for focus. What else we got here? Zooming, bokeh, DSLR like bokeh. Yeah, it's just, I never understand why phone companies promote this as if it's a great thing. Right, so the top of video quality here, they can do 4K at 60 frames per second at the back camera, which is really, really good. It's very impressive, in fact. I don't think even my GoPro can't do that. Right, so see this sonic zoom. Now the audio on the HTC U11 was fantastic from a listening point of view and from a recording point of view. But one of the things that none of the reviews pointed out was the fact that when you recorded in their high-res audio, it recorded it in a file format that isn't supported by anything. It's not supported by WhatsApp, it's not supported by Facebook or YouTube or anything. So you then have to go and then convert the file, which kind of defeats the point of using this in the first place. Well, it doesn't defeat it entirely, but it is a pain in the ass. So the top of audio, the top of stabilization there. Record 1080p at 240 frames per second for slow motion. So yeah, you can see all the main features there. Different designs there. Liquid surface, translucent blue, 18:9 ratio, Snapdragon 845. So it's got a 3500 milliamp battery. Doesn't have a headphone jack. Neither did the last one. Has the different colours there. Translucent blue, ceramic black, flame red. I thought liquid design was the actual colour there earlier on. Translucent blue, ceramic black, flame red. And then they've got all the main features there. And the main page, the main text page, technical specifications page, you can see a little bit more about what this can do. Yeah, I mean, the headphone jack, it didn't have it the last one. I would have liked to have seen it. But from a video point of view, I do like the fact it can do 4K at 60 frames per second. That's really impressive. Not sure if you can do 60 frames per second in the front one. I'm assuming you can't because they haven't boasted about it. So, yeah, overall, I think this looks like a very good phone. I think it's 64 gigabytes coming in, and it's got 64, 6 gigabyte of RAM, and it can hold a micro SD card. I think it's up to 2 terabyte, I believe. All in all, though, I think this is a very good looking phone. A very good looking phone. It is a premium phone. It's retailing at 700. You know, maybe in a month or so, maybe you'll pick it up for 650 or so. But they're definitely pricing this phone at the higher end of the market, pricing it alongside the Samsung phones, etc., not alongside the OnePlus 6 and other phones like that. So yeah, it's a premium phone. Whether the premium is worth it, I don't know. It's one of those things, you know. The dual cameras in the front and the back sounds pretty good, and the photos and videos look great. But it's whether that premium is worth it, paying an extra £100 or £200 for this phone. It's a very large phone at 6 inches though. The display looks good. One of the only phones, I suppose, over the last few months that's not had a notch. You know, they went for the dual camera at the top, but it's got a very small bezel at the bottom as well. So it's not like this has large bezels either, if I can scroll down here. Yeah, you can see the bezels aren't huge, but they're certainly bigger than some of the other phones out there just now. So guys, let me know what you think about this. I'll leave links to all those pages. You can check them out for yourself. Let me know what you think. $699. In fact, I didn't show you that. I will show you that now. If you go to the pre-order page, I believe it's late June. This is coming out. Yeah, shipping late June. £699. So there isn't a U12, a smaller version. It's just a U12 Plus. So yeah, that's their dual SIM. £699. Shipping late June. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you all in the next one. Take care.